Right, the next stage, which has been the most difficult really, I knew it was going to be, with the Mickey Mouse machinery I've got, machining these, if you can see, male and a female there, get it the right way, so it'll go into that slot like that, and it's got these little peaks, 45-degree peaks to keep it in place. Not just relying on the glue friction on that point, it's got a bit of extra security there, which I was hoping it worked. It worked in CAD and it does work. Had to rough cut them first. Obviously my stayer saw isn't really up to it. Cutting 45 degrees, but it did it. And then I created this channel. I've got a 45-degree large cutter there, look, if you can see that. I bought that when I had my own workshop and I was making my own draw boxes out of 9 or 12mm MDF. And I used to just route, nearly piercing through the MDF, and I could just fold all the sides of the draw boxes up. It really made a nice strong box, and then sprayed it all around, and that's how I did my draw boxes, and just masking taped it up when the PVA glue went off. They weren't going to fall apart easily, so as you can see, I just got the drawing just to show you what I machined. So that was my basic sort of concept there. This one where it's got to be screwed is obviously where the mid shelf from the previous video, if you remember, where that's got to be mounted on the sides coming down. So like I say, that's what I've been working on. Went to Brooks Bros this morning, formerly Fitchstone Woolacott. First time I've been there. Saw a few old faces there that I remember when I used to be there nearly every week. So like I say, they go in there and sit nicely. Obviously, two different cuts really. I nearly cocked it up. So you can see there's a groove there. So that one will be glued first. Just use some PVA and a bit of Mitomate just to, I've obviously just left enough room, finger room at each end there, and obviously where I've got the lights, I've got just enough room to get a cable through there, and then this one, as it comes close, locks in, so it works quite nicely. That's just a fraction back from the edging, so it should work out lovely, that. So a few, didn't really have to do any massive trials, like I say, with the machinery I've got. I had I think it was a 180 panel, routed this first because I knew that having it on this body of material would make it a lot easier. And then put it through my stayer saw over there, cut it off square first and then 45'd it, because the actual bed doesn't tilt, or the motor doesn't tilt ripping, but the fence, which you can see, if I just spin the camera around, that's it in the, obviously I'm cross cutting the pieces at the moment. I've got a stop set up there. As you can see, it's got a 45-degree angle on it on the fence, so that's what I cut it on. But for more precision, easy for me to say, I've routed this channel. So what I'm doing now is testing each one. I mean, now I've done that one, I've just done a quick test on one of the others. More or less self-holds there now, and obviously once the glue's gone in there, and perfect job. So, but that's the vertical side. Like I say, I've got obviously got the mid shelf one, which obviously you can't get rid of these wrong. That's furthest in really. So that's going to be mounted on there and then screwed through because we've got 8mm MFC there. So I just countersink those. That should work out alright. So like I say, routering that groove there, that pin has been took a bit of setting up, but worth it. Like I say, I wasn't necessarily going to bother with that, but it just gives it that little bit extra bite and not just relying on the glue. So, like I say, I've set this up, just a quick template. Basically, just a bit of a jig, temporary jig that I'm using, just holding it down, just tightening it in, and I'm using this as a trim to take it down to its required thickness based on all the others. So just router this now. It's just a dovetail cutter, that just for dovetail drawers. It's got a nice shop. Don't think I'd used that one before. So it just trims it nicely. Just set it there so that that's just raised slightly from the bed, which hopefully you can see there. So just going in a couple of mil. So it's a bit more accurate than trying to do it on that Mickey Mouse straw. So that's one. So that's the top one. So obviously if you put it in that way, so you wouldn't get that one in, so you've got to have two different ones. So putting one at a time at the moment. Just get rid of the dust out of there. Probably could just pierce through that, but I won't. So make sure that the it's sitting nice and square. Like I say, I'm trying to get new cells, or cause I can't get any of these batteries anymore. I've also got a pin gun as well that thought might be useful for pinning those, but the glue might just do it. That's the pin gun. It's got its own built-in little compressor, so obviously you can run it off air if you want to as well. Obviously the battery pack sits there. I took them home last night, just opened them up just to see what cells were inside, because they've completely died. They charge up, but just one fill of the built-in compressor, that's it. But it's a really good machine, that. It really fires all different nails, I think from 10mm up to 50mm, I think it is. So yeah, like I said, I think I'll have that ready for this project, but shame not to I throw these tools away just for the sake of the batteries. So, just see the first ones I did. So, see how we're looking. This one's got to be trimmed a bit more, I think. This one goes in. You can tell it's got a little bit more flat on it. So just about works. So a bit of fettle in there. Yeah, I can just see that maybe didn't tune quite right, that one. Let's see if it takes a bit more off. So the only critical ones is really the cross cuts. These can be a bit so it's about home time. It's nearly 6:30. I think I put the hours in today. I shall be on the home straight, I think, tomorrow. I'm a bit proud. Far off. So, like I say, it's that bit of, I might just mess around with this bit of a jig. Now I know that the idea works of holding them like that. I was going to try and put it through the saw again, but I thought I've not got the accuracy, got obviously more accuracy doing it with a router. I used to do this, use this way a lot. Obviously, if you get it flush, so you put a bung in, timber bung over a screw or whatever. You've got that nice and flush. You can use that to trim it off. Obviously, I'm just going slightly down from that, just the way that I'm making these. But like I say, I'm glad I persevered and put that bit of a point on there. So a nice bit of beach from Brooks Bros at Nottingham there, that used to be Fitchett's. So that's enough for now. You probably all dropped to sleep. Thanks for watching.